channel. So today I'm doing this orange Halloween cut crease, negative space cut crease. I don't really know what to call it, but I just started doing stuff to my face. I didn't know that I was gonna work with orange eyeshadow, so I just started from there and I just ended up with this. So yeah, you can wear this look if you're wanting to be festive on Halloween, but you don't want to wear an outfit. You can wear orange eyeshadow, black lipstick, or nude lipstick, as I showed before. Orange is just Halloween to me because it reminds me of pumpkins, it reminds me of fall, it reminds me of leaves, and all that kind of stuff. Also, this is a collab video with the beautiful and talented Nicol Concilio, and if you guys don't know who that is, I'm shocked. She has completely blown up on social media. She is just like a rock star when it comes to makeup and tutorials and Instagram and YouTube. She is so awesome and I'm so happy that we're collabing together. And I'm just so excited to show you this video and for you guys to go and watch her video after you're done watching mine, because that's what you're supposed to do in collab videos. I will link her video down below in my description box. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. All the important information will be down in the description box. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. First, I'm going to start off with my brows like I have been doing like always lately. And I am going in with the Tarte Brow Architect in Fair Light and just sculpting my brows how I normally do them. I can link down below my full in-depth brow tutorial in the description box for anyone wondering what my full brow routine is. Then I go ahead and I carve them out with the NYX HD Concealer in the shade 01, and I end up bringing that concealer all the way down to my lids. This is going to be the base for my eyeshadow, just because I want all the veins and all the redness to be completely gone. Then I'm going to set my lids with the Wet n Wild COVERALL pressed powder in Fair, my favorite powder ever. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and sweep the shade Beaches and Cream by Makeup Geek into my crease. This is going to be my transition color. It's very, very subtle, but I wanted a clean gradient. And then taking the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Chickadee and just building up that crease color, making it appear a little bit more orange, more yellowish, and just really blowing it out, getting it ready for the part where I cut the crease. And then taking the shade Morocco, and I'm going to really, really focus that on the crease and also my lid. I decided as I was doing this, I wanted it to be a negative space cut crease rather than just a traditional cut crease. So that means basically doing kind of the same colors on the crease and the lid, but having that negative plain space in the middle of it. Then I go ahead and I take a makeup wipe and fold it in half, and this is going to help me create the very, very sharp edge on the bottom. Now I'm going to do the negative space part. I just take some of that concealer that I used before on a very, very thin concealer brush, and I'm just doing my best to make it as clean and precise as possible. Then taking this Makeup Addictions duochrome eyeshadow called Pink Champagne, which it doesn't look like pink champagne at all, it's like a bright orange, which I think is so weird. I'm just putting that on the inner portion of my lid, and then I'm taking the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Corrupt and just making the outer part of the wing black. Then I'm going to coat my eyelashes with the Flower Mascara and put on some falsies. These are the Iris Beauty lashes in Empress. Oh my god, do you hear my dog in the background? That is so rude, Stuart. And then I'm going to take the NYX Shine Killer Primer, which I've been using this stuff like crazy lately. It's got a very, very smooth consistency, but it doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. And then I'm going to take the iconic Pigment stick, their foundation stick in the shade 0.1, and just stroke that all along my face. And then I'm going to take their brushes that kind of look like the Artiste brushes, and they're quite a bit cheaper, but they work just as well. I really, really like these, and I think the rose gold is super, super cute. And I'm basically just doing large circular motions all around my face until all the foundation is blended in. Now for concealer, I'm just using the same NYX HD Concealer in the shade 01. Also, ignore my drawer open in the back. I got my concealer out and forgot to close it. But then I'm going to blend it in with a Makeup Addiction Cosmetics concealer brush and just really buff it in, also putting it on my chin, Cupid's bow, and forehead just to complete the lightness all over my face. And then I'm taking that same brush and the Wet n Wild Coverall powder and just really packing on the powder where I concealed, just so everything is really set in place. And then taking a big fluffy brush and setting the rest of my face. And then for bronzer, of course I'm using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which is my favorite bronzer of the moment. And I'm just warming up the outsides of my face, and then taking some of that Wet n Wild pressed powder and just cleaning up my cheekbones a little bit because I went a little cray-cray with the bronzer. And then taking this Tarte blush, I'm just going to warm up the apples of my cheeks. This blush is so pretty. And then for highlighter, I'm taking the Iconic London Strobe stick, which is a cream highlighter, and I'm just going to put this on the high points of my face to get it ready for actual highlighter. And today I'm using the Makeup Addictions highlight in Sunkissed. It's a very pretty golden highlight, and I feel like Makeup Addictions actually has one of the best formulas for highlights and eyeshadows. It's just super underrated, but I love them so much. And then I'm going to take the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner in black and waterline my eyes, and then put some of that highlighter in my tear duct and put the orange shade on my lower lash line just to bring everything together. Then I'm going to coat my lower lashes with mascara and wipe away that baking that I did before. And to set my face, I'm using this mini package from the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day sprays in Cucumber. And for the first lip color, I'm using the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Lace Detail. I love this lipstick so much. It's so pretty, the perfect nude. And that is the first look with the nude lipstick if you didn't want to go all out with the black lipstick. Now for the black lipstick, I'm going to take that same eyeliner that I used before. Yes, I'm using eyeliner as a base just because it's super pigmented, and it's hard to find a really pigmented black lipstick. And I'm just outlining my lips and also filling them in before I go in with a lipstick. And for lipstick today, I'm using the LA Girl Velvet Matte Lipstick in the shade Raven, and this just gives it a nice, somewhat glossy look, so it's not too matte and too crusty. And that's what the look looks like with the black lipstick. I personally really like it with the black lipstick. I think it makes it look super Halloween-y and obviously festive for the holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Nicole's video as well. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.